Yes. And hopefully things of a cool doing variety. That was a sentence.
Indeed it was.
Yeah, so I got the Void Heart. Wait, and the is that it?
Yep, the Void Heart.
Yeah. And I'll be able to. Hmm?
So, I was watching this video. Basically, this YouTuber was doing like this whole thing of like, hey, here are all the methods you can use to save these NPCs. And like for that crystal miner bug, you basically have to sequence break the game to stop her from turning.
Mm-hmm.
And then it comes to Zert, and he's like, okay, now for Zert, you can let him die. Just leave him behind. When you come back later, you'll see his mask on the ground, and you can kick it around like a soccer ball. Like, yeah.
That sounds excellent.
This man wants to save everyone he can. Episode.
Perfectly reasonable. Well, see, I know I'm gonna go check on the caterpillar grubs, but because I finished up the thing, but then I guess I'll try the thing. You know, give me some words of wisdom for facing the ultimate enemy, Zote. Precept 13: never be afraid. Okay, that's actually. How are you gonna fuck this up? Fear can only hold you back. Facing your fears can be a tremendous effort. Therefore, you should just not be afraid in the first place.
Place there.
This guy.
It's actually a video I might watch later, and it's someone played through the entire game, but following all of Zote's precepts.
Oh God.
AKA, it's the Zote playthrough. But yeah, freaking, it's funny. So Cloth, to actually save her, it's a interesting story dynamic where you basically go and you kill the betrayer before you basically encounter her in one area.
Mm-hmm.
Or talk to her in one area. And essentially what will happen is that means, yeah, she won't be there to help you fight him. But she then is stuck with the whole, like, she did not overcome, you know, her fears. She basically, it's like, she gets to live the rest of her life, but kind of unsatisfied.
This fucking game, I swear.
Yeah.
You know, the kids. Okay, all the grubs are here. I was half expecting that, like, they all get eaten at once or something. Alright. Grubberflies elegy.
Yep.
Contains the gratitude of grubs who will move to the next stage of their lives. Imbues weapon with a holy energy. When the bearer is at full health, they will fire beams of white-hot energy from their nail.
AKA Master Sword.
Yeah. That's actually kind of nice.
Yeah. essentially the best form of nail length increase, but again, you have to stay at full health.
Mm-hmm. Which unfortunately doesn't fit my play style of just swinging around like an idiot getting hit like a rag doll. Oh, hi. The path is opened. One way or another, an end awaits inside. I won't be joining you in this. That space is built to sustain your likes. Its bindings would drain me were I to join. Don't be surprised. I'll not risk my own life in your attempt. Though if the moment presents, I'll aid as I'm able. Okay. Thank you for the offer.
It's a really nice touch that they have the parallax on the background ones, because it's like, you don't see that often in this game, so having it there really adds to that, like, this is a mystical place.
Yeah. Completion, 98%. Yeah.
Yep, basically you're just missing badges.
Yeah. Like, just... 3.
And I believe one of the... Actually, no, I don't think that's a charm. I think that's just the passive effect. You basically get a gift from Sulaba when you collect all the badges or charms.
Okay. Now then. Hey, buddy. I'm back for round 2. Or I guess it's more than that by this point, but I don't think those fights were canon.
Hey, Bob.
Don't mind me, just watching the slaughter.
He's already, like, it was like, what, 2 weeks ago or whatever, he did get, ending that he knocked himself out of, so this is not his first fight with...
Wait, which is the ending you can lock yourself out of?
The normal ending, I can't remember what it's called.
You see,
He's no longer kept, he gets to his heart.
yeah, I just got everything and then did this boss at the last possible thing.
Yeah, essentially there's an ending that you can get if you fight him before you get the King Seal or Void Heart.
And that's the boss that So what has he seen at this point? Of this fight and its variations.
He's only seen this fight.
Okay then.
Oh, hey!
Is line?
So, you've now got a choice. You can get one ending by killing it normally, or you can go
Do this, which
Do this.
you've made your choice.
I see sparklies, I slice the sparklies.
Yeah. There is an ending you will want to get by killing it normally.
Okay.
I wish I had some movie food right now. Hey, wait, before you press up, who do you think you're challenging?
I'm guessing the light within the Hollow Knight? Whatever the source of the orange goop is?
I mean, he called it the light is accurate.
Yeah. That's not the sun.
I've seen pictures of you!
The radiance. Time for the real fun to begin.
Oh,
This
jeez.
is the fight that I had the most difficult with.
Same. That second. You know what? I'm not sure. It's up there though.
And a part of it is the fact that you have to fight the Hollow Knight every time you want to retry.
You get tired of fighting the Hollow Knight, you get sloppy,
Yeah, exactly.
you mess up. By the time you get here, all of your resources are exhausted. I will fully admit I cheesed this boss with that one build.
I have no idea what.
There's a boss that there's a charm build that you can do that cheeses this boss completely.
See, I wonder if I might have had an easier time with it if I wasn't a caster-based build.
No, caster build is the way to go for this boss fight.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Andrew, do you mind me telling you what the broken build is to fight the Radiance?
I prefer just to fight on my own terms.
Well, no, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you, do you want me to tell you what it is?
Maybe not at this very moment. Like,
Got it. Let me know when you want the content.
Yeah.
alright.
So I did show him the instead of having to go through the path of pain, I showed him the lore reveal. I don't think he has quite caught on what that actually means.
I indeed do not. The YouTube video I posted in response to that is still my my thoughts. You just go hog on yourself, buddy. Okay.
God, I still can't believe that Hornet like gets into the fight and shouts, "Get good." True Dark Souls player.
Oh my god, she does. Okay.
Did you not catch that the first time?
No, I just heard
See,
hornet noises.
see, here's the thing. Every time I heard it, I didn't hear it as get good. I heard it as get God.
You know what? That wouldn't be wrong.
Yeah.
So, Argol, what build is he going for in terms of charms?
I think he's mainly going with nail extension and dash move.
Ah, so like pure swordsman dex build.
Yeah.
Or swords bug in this case.
AKA, Andrew is when it comes to Mega Man, Zero is his favorite character.
And I did mostly use Saber with a little bit of Buster when I played Mega Man Zero.
Yeah.
I haven't played any of like the Zero games.
Well, it's a good thing there's a handy-dandy collection on almost every platform at the moment that is available for a very reasonable price.
Yeah, I've been
Wait,
playing
really?
Yes, the Mega Man Zero/ZX collection.
CX Legacy Collection, that's pretty good. It's a good price for the PS4 version. Or is it on Steam?
It's on Steam. Like I say, it's on every platform, basically.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say is it on Steam. I said how much is it on Steam.
Probably
The answer is $30.
Yeah.
That's a little too much right now. I need to save my money.
I mean, yeah. Steam Holiday Sale is gonna come up any day now, so.
Unless it goes down to like $15, I still don't think I have enough to buy it. I'm very broke.
Reasonable.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I shouldn't even be buying my high-grade Gundam Aerial.
Yeah.
And that's like that's like $15 max.
Of course you're a plastic addict.
I don't have that many Gunpla. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Those I put back in the box, so they were only built for 12 and 13. I only have like 13. Wait, the one I got from my mom because it looks like a bear and she likes bears. I only got 14 model kits. And most of those are high grades except for the free master grades.
Yeah, I do suppose like actual Gunpla addicts probably have 50 plus.
Yeah. Like I got the Mookie numbers.
Yeah.
Like as much as I like, remember how we were watching Iron Blooded Orphans and the other on my Discord,
Yeah.
and I said, "Oh, I have that toy."
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that like 4 times. No, I can do that 5 times in Iron Blooded Orphans, and then I run out. And that show had like 50 toys.
And that's also another reason that shows you're not an addict. Any other addict would probably be frothing at the mouth that you're calling them toys.
Get down!
Let's not go back to the argument about what counts as a toy.
The thing that I'd hate the most is like when you get like the light pillar coming towards you and the bloody needle spears, whatever you want to call them. But you have to like make that split second. This is the one spot I can dash.
Hmm.
So yeah, now that you've actually seen the final boss, do you want the lore explanation of why that video is, or that scene is so critical?
Maybe after the fight.
Wait, he's missing charms?
Yeah.
I just got back. Huh,
He's missing
wonder what he's
3.
missing.
Okay, I guess I'm missing one of the blue life things. Something here. I got a few things when I decided to do a one last sweep, but... Also, I have little friends.
Yeah.
Ah, stream froze. Let me try to refresh that. No, fixed. Never mind. Hobby Link Japan has the Gundam Aerial for 800 yen. I wonder what that will come out to.
one thing I love about summoner builds is you can just you can sit at a bench and have all your little minions just taking a nap with you.
Yeah, it's adorable.
That's embarrassing.
Okay, let's have a look at your charms again, just see if I can identify what the three ones are.
Alright.
Okay, so that one between that and that. Oh wait, that's an old charm. Okay, yeah, so we're missing that one. Yeah, one of the blue bloods. And okay, yeah, I know which three you're missing. I can identify them and I can tell you where to get them.
What was the last one? Oh, that one.
So, Lifeblood Core.
Nail Master's Glory. And Spell Twister.
Yep. Yeah, the Lifeblood Core is that one from that Lifeblood game open.
Okay.
Which I don't blame you for, because unless you know, unless you read up on the wiki how to do it, I would doubt anyone would be able to figure it out on their own.
Nail Master's Glory is, yeah, you just have to... You need to find all three of the Nail Masters, and I think you've only found two.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe I do need that rapid strike.
Having fun with my readers again. I'm writing a Digimon story, and one of the persons I just revealed what the champion stage is, and someone pointed out, guys, this isn't the real evolution line. The author wrote that it's a dark Digivolution. Sir, we are in full-on Persona 5 / edgy 90s aesthetic. The dark Digivolution line is the real evolution line.
Oh god.
You know what anime has like the worst name? But every single time I look at it, I think I can't believe someone actually named an anime this. Peter Grill and the Philosopher's Time.
Okay.
Like, all I could think
Be Harry Potter?
Huh?
Are they trying to be Harry Potter?
I don't know. I feel as though the author was like, I need a foreign-sounding Western name for my Western fantasy manga, and they went for Peter Grill. Show itself is trash, not worth watching, but...
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I forgot. You're American. You don't know what Philosopher's Stone is. It's the Sorcerer's Stone.
I think the newest versions re-change it back to Philosopher's Stone. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, the modern version, the modern covers change it back to Philosopher's Stone. Which, to be fair, the reason for the change is because people were worried that no one would read the books, and, well, I mean, that's still a problem nowadays, but for completely opposite reasons. I know I'm never reading another, I know I'm never buying another Harry Potter book ever again. My dream is that the new Harry Potter game that comes out has a sale of 1. There's just one dude who buys the game. And then just uploads everything he finds to the internet. There's a reason it's called a dream and not a goal.
If it's on PC, or is it console?
I don't know actually. I think it's probably on PC.
Because, yeah, if it's on PC, let's just say I know go.
Part of me wants to play it because I want to see how unintentionally racist the game gets. Or worse, how intentionally racist the game gets.
Oh god. Jesus Christ, I'm dashing! once more with passion. And here I was, thinking this session would be a victory lap.
I mean, it is. It's just not for you.
Mm.
Ray's gone around the track how many times at this point?
Several. Darkness. Oh god, there's more.
Got this one.
Oh, is that this part?
Frack.
Yep.
The fucking little light balls that just spawn in Russia are
Yep.
bullshit.
That I died so many times to them, especially when they just like spawn right on top of you.
Yeah.
Well, this is a hilarious little development in the manga I'm reading. A character, like the main character, has been accused of being a traitor, and one of the rival characters has figured out that he's innocent. He basically said, "Oh yeah, you're like the most spiteful person I know. If you had actually betrayed us, we would have lost, because you would have gone all out and killed us all."
God, how the fuck are you supposed to beat this game without taking damage?
Oh, you can take damage.
You just can't die.
Yeah.
And the answer is, you take Horn's advice. You get good.
Ah yes, of course. How could I forget?
Those things are why I didn't use the shield offense. I only use it for this fight.
Yeah, because I think my build was essentially basically all the magic upgrade and the one that lets you heal by taking some drug.
Seems reasonable.
And I think it was I don't think I used the quick test, which I think is probably what the
Oh, where the platform's going? Oh, hi, friend. Are you friend? Oh, I have lots of friends. I hope.
Just run. Just climb.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Wait, did he do it?
yeah, he did it.
He did it!
Oh, the darkness is getting the creamy scent. What am I? Oh, yes,
Wait.
yes, just die. And be consumed by the darkness.
Which in this game is a good thing?
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Dark Souls. In fact, like, the parallels between the stories between this and Dark Souls are shockingly close.
And the egg fades away to Hornet. Okay, she's still alive. Good.
Well, yeah, you know that this is this, Silk Song is a...
I know, just multiple endings and such.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm pretty sure this is the canon ending.
Yeah, it has to be.
And then
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
we died? Question mark? But maybe not.
But were you ever truly alive to begin with?
Mhm.
Dream no more. Okay. Tell me, what the fuck does the scene at the end of The Path of Pain mean?
So, basically, the radiance represents, at least my interpretation, is it represents the ideals of, radiance is supposed to be sort of representing dreams and ideals and whatnot. The Hollow Knight and the Vessel are supposed to be devoid of emotion, of ideal. They're supposed to be empty. But that scene at the end shows that in training the Hollow Knight, the king made an attachment with the Hollow Knight, and the Hollow Knight reciprocated that attachment, thus giving it that small essence of emotion, which the Radiance then latched onto.
Ah. That makes sense.
The only way to be immune from emotional damage is to not have emotions.
Yeah. And so yes, to make creatures without emotions, they infuse void energy into those shells. My interpretation of the story is kind of anti-religion, because it's like, you know, the king was he was leading in a prosperous kingdom. He was leading advancement, and then people then started to worship the king as a god, which then gave birth to, you know, that kind of you know, that ideals, and thus the radiance. And it kind of shows that, yes, like, it's kind of the idea that religion can lead people into becoming these mindless zealots.
Well, you know what I always say. The only difference between a cult and a religion is PR and self-confidence.
Yeah.
Which I believe is probably my second hottest take that I have.
Yeah.
My hottest take is, I'm not gonna say it on your channel.
Okay.
It is also anti-religion, though.
Yes. It's like the reason why I also say if you
Look
know
at that
this,
sub 100%.
yeah. If you know the story of Dark Souls, so the way Dark Souls work is like the darkness that you are warned against is actually humanity. And it's basically like, oh, if you light the flame, you are continuing to keep the gods in power. If you let the flame die out, then humanity can rise up.
Except in the DLC, we see what happens when the darkness rises up fully, and those dudes aren't human.
Yeah, it's a balancing act.
Ah, so it's like Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Yeah.
No, I'm still in Realm Reborn.
Yeah.
That's a lie. I'm between Realm Reborn and Heaven's Word. I almost called it Heaven's Storm again. All of the DLC for Final Fantasy XIV, like all of the names mix in my head.
The Bloodbringer.
I think I've called one of them Stormbringer at some point.
And you said there was another thing for killing the dude normally?
Yeah, if you kill him normally, there's another ending.
Okay.
And then I believe the only endings after that are the ones for the various DLCs, like defeat all the God's Path fights.
And PSN Square Enix sale. It's on sale, so I can not buy it. Oh, Sleeping Dogs for $4.50. That's worth it if you guys like.
Oh yeah, Sleeping Dogs is great.
I was about to say you could stream it, and then I realized, oh wait, no, this is the PSN store.
I mean, I probably could drag my PS4 over here, but I'm not in the mood for that. I'm back!
Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition, $18. Huh. There's some jokes that we can make here at a certain person's expense. I don't know which one to make first.
Yeah, like looking at like ending 4, defeat absolute radiance at the top of the Pantheon opponents. Fuck that. Delicate flower, defeat absolute radiance at the top of the Pantheon, having given the delicate flower to the Godseeker.
I'm not liking this so far.
Actually, I've never seen this.
I think the name of this ending is kind of important. It's a detail that you don't really realize until you do this ending.
Okay. So we get sealed.
Yeah, just like the first ending. The difference here being that Hornet is with you. She gets sealed in, and her mask. She becomes a key.
Oh. Sealed siblings?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, has he not figured that part out?
What?
Did you never figure out that, you know, all three of them are the offspring of the king? Your face right now is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
I mean, like, okay, I knew part of the whole thing was that Hornet was, like, an offspring of royalty. I just didn't see, like...
She is the princess.
Yes.
And also heir to the throne, I'm pretty sure.
I thought that the vessel was just some dude. How is he a sibling?
He was created by the Pale King and is therefore a child of the king and is therefore, on technicality, a prince.
Yep.
Ah.
Same thing with the little knight.
That's why you can have the king seal.
Okay.
There's a lot of cute fan art of like the three of them acting as siblings. What's the usually agreed upon age setup? Usually the Hollow Knight's the oldest, and then Hornet, and then the Little Knight.
I don't know.
Okay, so this has to go. Yeah. So yeah, that was interesting.
Yep. As I said, all the other endings. There is technically one ending you can get that doesn't even require fighting the boss. It's called the Passing of the Age. And I don't think you've ever actually met this character, Mr. Mushroom.
I don't think I have, no.
Yeah, no. His ending, his whole thing is kind of weird. It's just basically you have to find this mushroom dude and listen to him talk in like every area that he can, that he'll appear at.
Oh, and you can only understand what he's saying if you have the mushroom charm equipped.
Yeah. And yeah, as I said, the other endings have... Some people argue whether they're canonicity because it's like the canon ending is the Dream No More. But
The canon ending has to be one that leaves Hornet available to do her sequel.
yeah. But like the other endings require you having to do the Godseeker trials, which is you want to fight a hard mode version of every boss, and not only just a hard mode, I believe also increasingly different restrictions, like you can't jump in this fight or something like that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
Yeah.
I just realized what I missed, and I'm sad that I missed it.
Right.
And I didn't get to see the moment where Andrew walked into the chamber, and then he saw the name of the boss, the Hollow Knight.
I mean, we already got kind of the hint as to that was what the deal was about.
Yeah.
Because there is, like, the statue and...
And I was also sadly unavailable when you got to the White Palace for the first time. I imagine that was very fun.
It was a challenge. Though if you do want to see how I did, I do have a YouTube channel. I mean, I know it's not the same as a live thing, audience.
Fuck it, just go!
I'm just gonna say I'm fine with not going into the White Palace again for a while.
Coward, Path of Pain stream.
No.
Let's just say, at one point in the Path of Pain, you have to constantly bounce off buzzsaws as they are moving. And that is also while trying to avoid spikes. It is...
No.
Again, it's the Meat Boy DLC.
Yeah. I'm
King has a bus problem.
So I've heard and I guess seen. That is. I will applaud the people who manage to do that kind of thing. I don't feel the need to prove to myself I can do that. I feel quite accomplished having gone through the White Castle and its standard path.
Yes, the White Castle. You got yourself some burgers and what does White Castle specialize in?
I mean, their burgers are the thing they're most famous for.
Yeah, the little sliders. I've been to White Castle once on a trip to New Jersey. It was okay.
I've never been to a White Castle myself. Like I'll hear people be like, "Oh yeah, that got pretty good," and it's like, I mean, I'm sure it's decent. I mean, it's a fast food joint, so it's. I would imagine it's decent, at least.
This is fun. What are the royal spots on one's will and their perseverance? The White Lady says, it's a wonderful thing, being able to face challenges and overcome them. A strong, perseverant will is the mark of a good person. Pale King says, if it has a will of its own, then I revoke its right to bones. No, you can't spend the entire kingdom's stew on buzzsaws. You're going to do us all. Buzzsaws go brr. I just googled Pale King buzzsaws, and if you did good images off that search alone, it's just comedy gold all the way down.
Yeah.
Man, I look forward to finally just doing the deep dive into this game's TV tropes page and just look at all of the and everything else and just taking in everything.
Oh my god, I just had a horrifying realization.
What?
Have you seen, okay, Andrew, have you seen the trailer for Hollow Knight? Silksong?
No.
Do you want me to tell you anything about it?
Not particularly, no. I feel like that's something I'd want to be able to enjoy as fresh as possible. Yeah.
Alright, got it. I will PM Argle then.
Man, originally Silksong was going to just be another DLC thing, and they threw out the control and like, no, we're making an entire game.
Pulled a Breath of the Wild 2 and like, man, we got too many ideas just to have this be an add-on.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how that turns out. What?
I PM'd Argle the thing that you didn't want to know about.
Okay. Hold on, does it involve Hornet impaling Zote?
No.
Damn it.
No. I want to check to see if this image invokes rage in you. I will put it in, is there a voice chat post? I'll put it in general.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
This is my nose, don't they?
Where'd you put it?
General.
General.
God, I don't feel like messing around with this. You know what? I'll just show it on the screen.
What, your phone?
Yeah.
Primal
Primal
Goy.
acids. God damn. And here's the thing. In that form, he's much bigger. Therefore, bigger hitbox. More primal hits.
Oh no.
I love this game, but goddamn, there were some annoying enemies.
Yeah.
How many of Zot's Warrior Maxims did you go through before you gave up?
Oh, fuck, what was the last one? Before...
Give me a number.
Like that.
Don't Be Afraid? What? Let's see which
Yeah.
one was that.
I got to like 50 and then I'm like, I have to stop.
I think I went through like 8 or 9 the first time around, just being like, there's no way this can keep going, and then I was like, no, and then I just decided, you know what, I gotta piecemeal this out. 13, okay, yeah, 13 was the last one I saw.
Yes, I just linked the video.
God, you're a piece of shit, Zote. What the fuck?
What did you send? Oh, what is this?
I love that the top comment is, if this isn't Silk Song, I'm blaming you.
That's how it feels. That is how it feels.
Ugh. God. Yeah, the aesthetic of the Edge of the Kingdom was nice, but the enemies were the worst.
Yeah. The hop is also just...
Yes. Ugh.
Oh, by the way, Ario, you might be interested to know that my crusade against tacos has continued on.
Okay.
Oh?
You know how so you know the WickDonald's thing, right? When in order to get around copyright, you just come up with a fake name for a obviously real thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I have decided that instead of it having a world with Taco Bells, everyone goes to Burrito Bell.
I mean, it's alliterative, so...
Yeah. What's the other? The other ones I can think of is that instead of 5 guys, you got 5 dudes. Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy are one franchise called Dragon Fantasy. And I feel like I have one more. I do, but I forget what I changed and what I changed it to, but it's a fighting game.
Alright.
You know,
Speaking of, when are When are you gonna have a stream where you to quote a great man, get into fighting games?
He's not.
No. Maybe one day I'll do something like Soul Calibur or whatever, but like fighting games are not my primary thing. Like, man, do I even have any fighting games on my Switch? I mean, I suppose I've got other things, but like,
How much is Skullgirls?
I do not know.
Skullgirls is usually like $2 on a good day.
Oh yeah, I got Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
And
Is
then
that a fighting game?
Smash Brothers is
Fight
funny.
me.
How dare you? You're not welcome here, Fox, with that kind of attitude.
It's a party fighter.
Still a fighting game.
Yeah, I don't think I got a
I
fighting
don't-
game. Yeah, is it on? Let's check the
Yeah.
eShop.
How much for Skullgirls if it's still on there? Because that's a big question mark with all of the drama that game has gone through in the last couple of years.
Yeah. One thing I was going to say while we were still memeing on the Primal Aspid, I wonder if Team Cherry are going to follow up on that meme and actually make a Primal Aspid boss fight.
Oh god.
Oh, it's not on sale.
Yeah. $24.99.
But it is second encore, so that includes every DLC.
I do like the character design, but like that only goes so far.
Fighting
Like
game.
I got them fighting herds because I wanted to support that, but I can't play it for shit.
I mean, here's the thing. Fighting games are not games you play.
Excuse me?
Fighting games you engage with when you want to hate yourself or you want to hate other people.
That is very much untrue.
You know it to be true.
No, I don't. It's not true.
Either you go online and you hate everything because you get your ass kicked by people that can frickin' combo you to death before you can even sneeze, or you take your frustrations out on noobs by comboing them to death before they can do anything.
You know, I do know. I'll take this as an excuse to try setting up another one of my consoles for my next thing, and keep going. I might try something.
I feel as though one of us is built different, and I'm not sure which because I've never had that experience with fighting games. Because when I go up against someone new, it's like, ooh, I get to teach them. I get to like kind of go easy and like figure out how good they are, and that's fun in its own way. But if I'm going up against someone who's way better than me, I can't help but be impressed at how good they are at this game.
But still,
You know what I think?
Play a game.
You want to know what I think is the big difference between us? How did you get introduced to fighting games?
The very first fighting game I played was Street Fighter. And actually, I
Wait, go back. My mic disconnected. My headset disconnected. The last thing I heard you say was Street Fighter.
Yeah, that was the very first fighting game I had played. However, I will say, the fighting games that I enjoy,
Argo, you didn't answer my question.
What do you mean?
You didn't. I didn't ask you what was the first fighting game. I said, how did you get introduced to it? What was your experience?
that it was Street Fighter 2, playing that. First, it was playing it single player because I rented it, I believe. And then when I found out that, oh look, I found people that play Street Fighter, and played it with them, and got comboed to death.
Okay, okay. So that I see what happened. You got your skill up a little bit, and then the curse of hatred failed to take hold. Okay. That was not my experience with fighting games. My first experience with fighting games was that back in middle school, I had some neighborhood kids who would like hang out at someone's house, and one of them had a Nintendo 64. And on it they had an old Mortal Kombat ripoff called War Gods.
I remember that one.
Alright, so none of us knew how to play. None of us at all. We were all garbage. And eventually, there was this one kid who every single match would do the exact same thing. He would crouch and he would do a high kick, and because of the smaller hitbox and the range of the kick, none of us could do anything. None of us could get close to him. None of us could do anything. So then I went online and said, "Hey, does the character I'm playing as have special moves?" And they turned out to have a Hadouken. And then everything changed because I had a way to deal damage from like the other side of the screen, and there was nothing they could do about it.
See?
And then here's the next part. I go to high school. I have a friend named Jason. Jason always comes to school with PSP, and during lunch, he would play Blaze Blue. We would all crowd around him and watch him play Blaze Blue and think, "Yo, that's cool." Eventually, we all go over. I buy the PS3 version of Blaze Blue, and we all come over to my house, and we all start playing Blaze Blue, and he crushes all of us. And so we all, like, the curse of hatred kicks in. We all want to get better in order to beat him. So we all had like a basement king, a guy who was so far beyond us that we had no choice but to get better. But we also had like a group of 6, 7 other guys who were all fighting each other, like egging each other on.
See? Now I understand that, and like here's the thing where you kind of get me wrong. Like, there are 3 fighting games that actually I was like, no, I need to improve. And that's because I felt like I could improve in them, unlike 2D fighters. Those, I mean, I guess technically it is a 2D fighter, but you know, Tekken, Soul Calibur, and of course Smash.
Yeah, I think for me, my first, like, okay, I remember, in terms of just sheer exposure for me to fighting games, it was, I remember I had seen my older brother playing Street Fighter 2 on his Super Nintendo, but I never really approached that. And I only really got serious about a fighting game when I got Super Smash Bros. On the Nintendo 64 and enjoyed that because, yay, fun time with the Nintendo characters. And then the first time I actually encountered a challenging, like a 2D style fighting game was when Soul Calibur 2 came out on the GameCube.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, that was not like a versus thing. That was I'm having fun playing this single-player adventure that has some stuff linked through it, and I can unlock weapons and stuff.
Yeah. Unlocking weapons in that game is fun.
Yeah. And it's like, I think the most intense I got then after that was through high school playing Super Smash Bros. Melee with friends. And then it's like anytime after that, whenever I would try like an actual like real 2D fighting game, just get my ass kicked. And I was like, nah, I'm fine. I don't need that. Like, yeah.
See, it's like I especially love Tekken and Soul Calibur because they rely a bit more on I mean, I guess yeah, 2D fighters do rely on reading, but it's like there is less projectile shit, and it's like Tekken is straight up like, okay, he's going to punch. I can duck under that. I can counter. I don't need to like do insane frame perfect parry shit. It's more about
Just work on your neutral.
Yeah, and it's less about the aerials as well. Like, I think that's why I especially love Soul Calibur, is because there is the whole. It is kind of that. It feels like a proper like sword fight in that. It's like, okay, you can parry by using the right move. They're going for a horizontal, you go for a horizontal. Oh, what's that? They tried to sidestep, you can catch. I mean, if they try to sidestep, you catch them with a horizontal. If they try to do like a vertical, you can usually do a quick parry. Or, you know, if they try to backstep, you can do a thrust.
Well, let's try out Tekken.
Like, personally, I've never been like one of those combo people. I've always been more of a. It's like I know the way this game, the fighting games are meant to be played, and that's enough to get me through the low tiers.
Now, the Curse of Anger.
What are we seeing? Why does this feel vaguely familiar? Oh.
Well, it's not Resident Evil, but I did boot up the PS4.
No, I heard
the PlayStation logo, and then I heard helicopters. I'm like, is this the FSD?
Yeah. It's the dude with the spiky head. Yes, that I got for $20.
See, this was the game that this is the first funny game that I actually sat down and it was all thanks to her. I'm like, she's a cutie.
The idea is that, yeah, next time I'll be doing that.
Which one?
I think it's the director's cut is the one that they got on this.
I was not brought up on the old tactical style games, even though they were, like, I was definitely at the right age.
King. Fight.
Button is a win.
I have never played a Tekken before.
Look, I never looked at the Tekken move list. Not the pistol. Look at the move list. Just keep pressing down.
that's the that's what I'm kind of
No, it's not even that I have to learn sometimes, it's just that, like, a bunch of the moves that you're oh, they're
like what I mean is like the animations like they give you enough frame rate to be able yeah, like, I don't understand how anyone can look at the meta settings, like, PvP Pokemon, and be like, especially compared to fighting games, that's what Pokemon use them a fighting game, what the other game is doing, and be like, oh, that guy's really good. you see what your opponent's team is before you select your you have the full
yeah, but that doesn't my point. It's like, oh, why did they make no more than no skill? Very high.
So with Pokemon, you can usually pick what they're going to do based on what kind of Pokemon they have. So it's like, Garchomp, for example. You know that it's going to be mostly going and then you think, okay, is he going to have anti-fairy measures, or is he going to be more
Round 1.
dragon?
Fight.
Okay, what I with, and then by fighting the you get a gauge of how
You win. Round 2. Fight.
it's definitely more
Yeah, I don't think I could ever play a I wouldn't play.
I mean, isn't it I mean, yeah, there's
win.
still the reflexes, but
Yeah, but there's still the execution barrier, which is what I think is interesting.
Round
that's fair
1.
enough.
Fight.
And also, also like the fact that the mental test.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
I thought I think the answer should be bring back all the things they've taken out since 4.
I do want that.
Yo.
Megas were great. I don't know why they fought everything else.
You win.
I don't get the point of
People don't
Gigantamax.
engage with our new gimmick if our old gimmick is still
Round
okay.
1.
But
Fight.
the old gimmick was great, and the new gimmick is dumb.
And also, one of the things that does is every gimmick
like,
Expanding portion.
Mega Evolution seemed like it was partially the point of, okay, what can we do to give some old Pokemon a new bit of life?
Round 2. Fight.
again, another of my ideas.
You win. Final round. Fight. You lose. Continue. 8. Round 1. Fight.
But there's going to be one of the characters who I also play in Tekken. Tekken 5. They aren't into this game.
I decided to just randomly pick a fighting game right here.
You win.
I saw this. Jesus, they were already
Round
on Tekken
2.
3?
Fight.
Yeah.
Basically, I think Tekken
2 is 94, Tekken 3 is 95,
You
Tekken
win.
3 is 97.
Yeah. And
Then
Tekken
Tekken
1
4 is 2001.
Round 1.
Fight.
Fight.
Tekken 7 was 2015, and Tekken 8 has been announced but not released.
You win. Round 2. Fight.
I think its lore is probably even more complicated than Street Fighter.
For a moment, I thought you were going to say more complicated than Kingdom Hearts, and I was going to say, oh, shit.
No, Kingdom Hearts is complicated.
It's not. It's just 4 words which can make
Like Kingdom Hearts
You
lore
win.
is not deep, but it is wide.
yeah.
Isn't there like actually only like 2 or 3 characters, and everyone is derived from
Round
2 or 3
1.
characters?
Fight.
No, it's 4.
Oh, right, my bad.
It's either a Xehanort, a Sona, a Riku, or a Kairi.
Yeah.
Like every once in a while, I think about like I have seen like a copy of like the Kingdom Hearts
Round
1 through
2.
2.8 or whatever collection on the shelf. Yes, I'm like, am I ever going to actually pull that trigger? Because my God,
You should.
I
Games make sense if you can go in order.
perhaps.
What are you talking about?
Like,
They do make sense if
You
you go in order.
lose.
here's the thing, right? So, the big problem
Final round. Fight.
is that it seems like that they can't game. So, like, that's pretty much what Dream Drop is.
Dream Drop is one cutscene cameo is from the very
You
beginning of the
lose.
first game.
Continue.
Yep.
8.
That is too much.
Round 1. Fight.
Other aspects of sort it's like learn about the but I
You win.
and when I say
Round
gameplay, I'm
2.
talking about
Fight.
not the shape, the K-I.
Oh, the Greek letter.
Yeah.
I've always just pronounced it as the G-Blade in order to make a difference. Because otherwise you would go insane. I know it's wrong, it doesn't matter.
Pretty much the entire mobile game is set up.
You lose.
My understanding is that his motivations is darkness.
Final round. Fight.
Why darkness? Because light. Why light? Because there's light and darkness.
It's like the crazy skip just wrote itself.
You win.
There are 2 types of Kingdom Hearts fans. The ones that
Round
that just
1.
eye roll whenever the whole
Fight.
Dorcas and Light thing come up and then freak out when Light was out and then the fans that just do that opposite.
I get you. I think it's got Nordic. What is that? It doesn't
You lose. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, it wasn't like Birth by Sleep
You
over like
win.
365 days or whatever.
Final
I
round.
remember seeing that.
Fight.
That is perfect. So
Okay.
you have Birth by Sleep.
KO. You win.
What was it called?
Round 1. Fight!
No, that's 3. Birthplace sleep fragmentary time.
Round 2. Fight!
Back in the second free here. Arlo, you were saying something a couple days ago about technically a world of just normal sci-fi or fantasy aspects.
You lose. Continue.
Yoshimitsu exists.
Round 1. Fight!
It was us against throwers.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Mind Fox? Are you the Mind Fox from another universe?
Round 2. Fight!
Understand?
I am very easily gaslit.
Which story?
Alright, good. Have you ever heard
You lose. Final round. Fight!
funny Australian comedy? They have a sketch where two of the guys have a tea party and their job. And they're all drinking tea and then the other guy comes in and is like, you guys are missing, and he takes this big bag of I was about to say cookies, and then like, no,
You win.
takes out a big bag of biscuits. And one of them is an Anzac biscuit. Or an Anzac biggie.
Okay.
Round 1.
So the kid
Fight.
this guy says, an Anzac biggie for all our boys who got a Galpole. And for like a split second, for like a good half second, I was like, oh no, have I been pronouncing it wrong the entire time by calling it Gallipoli?
The funny thing is, if you had actually said that in person, you know Showa and
You
I
win.
would have been like, yes, you have been saying that.
Round 2.
1,000%, but the
Fight.
Australian neuron out is terrifying to witness.
For it a few times, like, no words essentially Showa, and we will work together to control Fox.
You lose.
The Aussie hive mind.
Final round. Fight!
Exclusively. I think one of my favorite pieces was the story about Sid Snap and the plans. Someone told her a Tim Tam Slam is a bag of Tim Tams and slam it into the ground and an entire on-panel audience of Australians all instantly agreed with that line going.
You continue. Round 1.
They were all,
Fight.
and I remember when she was finally told what it was, everyone was disappointed that she was
2, fight! Continue. Round 1. Fight. You lose. Round 2. Fight.
My personal favorite thing about Tekken is the way that it does its languages. Everyone just speaks their native language and everyone around them understands it.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars.
You lose. Continue.
I've had my fun getting beaten up at
2.
the first.
Game over.
What else do you have for your PS3?
This isn't on a PS3.
This is the mini.
Oh, PS Mini. Let's see what.
Yeah, you know, why not? Let's spend a moment looking over the. Let's see, Tekken 3,
Okay.
Rainbow Six, Twisted Metal, Wild Arms, Battle Arena Toshinden.
One of the biggest complaints people had about the mini is that this list isn't what exactly you would call the PlayStation Essentials.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Wild Arms.
Unfortunately, most of those games belong to other companies now.
Yeah.
Spyro, Crash.
Battle Arena Toshinden, Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy 7, Grand Theft Auto 1, Intelligent Cube, Jumping Flash, Metal Gear Solid, Mr. Driller,
Metal Gear.
yeah. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, Rayman, Resident Evil Director's Cut, Persona, Revelations Persona.
I wonder which version of Revelations Persona it is.
Is it Persona 1 or Persona 2 that has Hitler?
It's Persona 1.
Yeah. I think
That's Persona 1.
It's probably the one where they change him to, what is it, Dictator or whatever, and give him the...
No, that's
glasses?
2.
Ah.
No, the problem with Persona 1 is that they changed all the characters into Americans.
Ah.
And they localize everything like a 90s anime.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the original localized version, not.
Oh, that's
not
the
to
bad
the
version,
point.
cause that literally has missing content.
So
One of the endings is inaccessible. Then Ridge Racer.
Yeah, R4 Ridge Racer Type 4. Ooh, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. I actually have had some fun playing that one.
And then Siphon Filter. Wow, that is...
Yeah,
Ooh.
they
It's
at least have
the-
some essentials. Okay, they got Final Fantasy 7 and Metal Gear, which is okay. Yeah,
They got some niche classes like Wild Arms. But other than there's so much stuff here that's missing.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot should have been...
yeah. I honestly Activision would not, and whoever else owns this stuff, would not have, like, lost much by having the original Crash Bandicoot and Spyro on here.
Yeah.
Let's see here. List of best-selling PlayStation video games. Number 1, Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
Number 2, Final Fantasy VII. Okay, that's on there.
Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense why they wouldn't have Final Fantasy VIII if it already has Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, like, and 7 is, like, the big, like, PS1 RPG most people think about.
Yeah.
What do you mean that Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone was the 6th best-selling PlayStation game? What do you mean it sold 8 million copies?
People fucking loved Harry Potter.
I guess. Then 7 and 8 are Crash. 7 is Tomb Raider.
Yep, that's one
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be on there.
Dragon Quest 7 is on there, but actually, let's look up real quick if the PlayStation Mini has a different lineup in Japan.
I believe they do have different lineups in Japan and in PAL regions. I think. It's been a while since I've looked at the things. Yeah, like Like part of it is like there are so many good like PS1 games, but they're either like already in bundles with things that the companies are trying to sell. Like, I get why they don't have like a Mega Man X game when it's like, okay, they're selling the Mega Man X collection.
No, the Japanese one came with Parasite Eve.
What?
If Parasite Eve was on here, I would have forced you to play that on stream.
I've only played a little bit of that, but I know that's a good one.
Armored Core.
Yeah.
Arc the Lad, which I feel is probably for some people.
I have
Gradius.
weird memories of Armored Core. I remember going to a friend's place for a sleepover, and he had a demo disc. And on that demo disc, you could play Armored Core multiplayer. So we spent ages just mucking around in that. And I'm not sure if it was on the demo disc or if he actually had the game, and it was a Bomberman Racer.
There was of course there was a Bomberman racing game.
It wasn't kart racing. You rode on, like, the animal companions.
Oh.
How was Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 not on this?
Exactly, that's another one.
I'm just going through the list.
Mm-hmm.
Pro Skater 3 was on the PS1.
I would also say another
Silent Hill, Parappa the Rapper.
Like, oh my god, that's part of the thing. Konami. I fucking hate Konami. There's so many, like, okay, Metal Gear. Okay, we got that from Konami, but, like, there was, like, some Gradius games. Yeah, and they had Silent Hill. Oh, another thing that was bad about the PS1 Mini is this was the controller they decided to have for it. So, like,
yeah, not even a DualShock.
Yeah, no twin stick support.
Wow.
But, like, part of the thing is, it's like, you really feel like they kind of cheaped out on it to a degree, because it's like, there's some good things in here, and it's like, okay, yeah, there's some classics and all of that, but it's like, gosh, it feels like their initial asking price was something like $100 for it. You think for that price they could have gotten some more licensed games on there. And a DualShock controller.
Yeah. I bought a Super Nintendo Mini for my niece, like, the year it came out for Christmas, and I'm convinced that was the correct choice.
Yes. Like, and that was awesome because, like, also for a while that was the only official way you could play the original Star Fox 2. And
yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, and then it's like it has several good games. It had Super Mario World. You got your Metroid, your Super Metroid,
your Secret of Mana, your Donkey Kong Country, your Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah.
your Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars.
Oh god, I forgot that was on there. Yeah. You got Mario Kart. Yeah, you got yourself a nice mix of games in there that are all certified classics. And I think another thing that I think was a shame didn't get on here was Castlevania Symphony of the Night. I mean, again, though, I get why that wasn't on there is because they were already selling Symphony of the Night on the PS4 bundled together with Rondo of Blood.
Yeah, you
but,
have Uno, Richter.
Like one of the things people like have done though is essentially mod it so that way you can just add ISOs of games and play it straight from
Yeah.
me.
Like, I don't feel like putting the effort into doing that, but, like, I do think that is, like, such a super cool thing that you can see happen with these mini consoles is...
Yeah.
Yeah, go and make it multifunctional.
Another medieval.
Medieval. I was gonna bring that up. It's like I was thinking about saying, hey, if you got if Medieval was on here, I would have forced you to LP it, but I'm like, nah, I don't care about Medieval that much. But no, trust me, if Parasite Eve was on here, I would have forced you to play that on stream.
Well, I'll do that one of these days.
How?
I have somewhere buried in the living room. I have a PS2 and a copy of Parasite Eve.
That might be your only way of doing it.
Yeah.
That game has never been re-released.
I think it was on the PSP and PS3. What was it? Or
Oh yeah, wait, was it released? Oh yeah, no, it was re-released on PSN.
yeah.
All right, never mind. The PSN is the only way to do it then.
Yeah.
Just remember, there's only 2 Parasite Eve games.
Of course.
3.
No, there's only
There
2.
was Argyle. There was only 2 Parasite Eves, and there was never a Mega Man X7.
Yeah,
You must remember this.
I like Third Birthday.
Alright, jokes aside, as someone who doesn't know a lot about Mega Man, why is there no X7? This sounds fascinating.
It's shit.
Oh, I just looked it up what it looks like. Oh, this looks so bad.
It was like they tried so hard to make Mega Man X work in 3 dimensions, and it didn't work. And also, you know if you know, burn to the ground.
Burn it to the ground, burn it to the ground, burn it to the ground.
Oh no. Hey, these are the same, like, not models, but, like, this is the same graphics level of Command Mission.
Yeah, because it was the same generation.
Yeah, I wonder how far apart those games were.
I mean, well... Mega Man X7...
Oh, okay, no, 8. 8's the one.
Ah.
Because in Command Mission, early on, it's possible for you to, find, like early on in the game, you can find a item that unlocks a playable demo of a Mega Man game, and the Mega Man game in question is X8.
Ah. Yeah, Mega Man X8... It's 2004. Huh. I thought that was a little bit later, but okay. And Command Mission was also 2004. July 29th and December 7th was X8. July 29th for Command Mission. It's okay, like about half a year apart.
Okay, it makes sense why one would come with a demo of the other.
Yeah. I think I'll use this as a cutting off point for the stream.
Yeah.
Could probably
Well,
keep
then
talking.
I'm gonna head out as well.
Alright.
See ya.
See ya. Nice having you. Oh, and he's gone. Alright.
Yeah.